They're saying the economy is so bad that Las Vegas is going to be giving out layoffs starting this week. Do you know what that means? Bruno, Bruno Mars, you might finally be free. This is a night we've been praying for. Oh, I'm so happy for you, Bruno. I really thought you was never gonna get out that.
So, according to a recent report from Realtor.com, Las Vegas rental prices are dropping faster than any other city in the United States. And the three reasons they're given is, number one, they're saying there's finally a post-pandemic correction, meaning that, during the pandemic, a lot of people flocked to Las Vegas and it made the rental prices increase. The second reason they're giving is for oversupply. Like, there's so many new apartments, new rentals, and I'm a witness to that. They build everywhere throughout Las Vegas. So an abundance of supply. And then the third reason they're given now is slow migration. People are not coming to Las Vegas to live like they used to, and with great reason. I've only been here for 8 years, but from what I know, the reason a lot of people used to come to Las Vegas, especially if you wanted to live on the west, is because the pricing was still so cheap compared to California, Washington State, all that kind of stuff close by. Las Vegas was cheap. That's not the case anymore. So we shall see. What do you guys see? Are you really seeing that the rental prices are decreasing? They really need to be. They really do. So I'm going to keep my eye on it, but I just ran across that today, and that's according to Realtor.com, that rental prices in Las Vegas dropping fast, and they just need to keep going down and down and down. So let's keep on this, guys.
I wish I had good news for everybody, but this is very, very serious, and we cannot trust the Trump administration's reports or data. Sorry, Caroline. Far from it. Here's what's going on with company layoffs and the economy. We already know American Axle is suing the Trump administration. They're an auto parts manufacturer, because they say the tariffs are putting them out of business and they're getting ready to lay off a bunch of people. We already know that Ford and GM's profits were completely wiped out the second quarter because of tariffs. P&G will be cutting 7,000 white-collar jobs. When I go through the list of companies that are laying off, they all attribute it to decreased global sales and sales within the United States because of economic uncertainty due to the tariffs. And the increase in prices because they're producing parts that they have to charge more for, so people are buying less, all again thanks to tariffs. And also, a lot of these jobs are being replaced by AI. And I want you to remember that this big, beautiful bill put a provision in there for the next 10 years. Not one politician, nobody can touch AI. Whoever owns AI services, including Elon Musk, can do whatever they want without repercussions. So MAGA, I want you to keep all this in mind. So P&G is cutting 7,000 jobs. Special mention, Kentucky. Kentucky is getting ready to lose 23,000 jobs because their three leading bourbon producers have all filed for bankruptcy. A lot of it having to do with Canada being one of their lead countries that they export their products to that are no longer selling their products because of the tariffs. Let's see. Microsoft, 9,000 jobs. Meta, Google, Amazon's cloud computing arm. Intel, a microchip manufacturer, is laying off 10,000 employees. Zoom Info, Chegg, PwC, Chevron, Boeing, JP Morgan Chase, Cargill, Wells Fargo, Marriott, UPS, 20,000 jobs. Dell, Nissan, 11,000 jobs. Intel, Microsoft, HBC, DHL, BP, Bosch, Jaguar, Sarepta Therapeutics.
So let me be open and frank with everybody out here watching me, because we can't be sitting here and watching things go sideways and we act like we ain't seeing anything. So up to 50,000 people have been laid off in Las Vegas. And you know why they have been laid off? It's due to, I don't want to say that this is due to Trump's policy. No, not anymore, because somebody, my fan, commented that Las Vegas has begun being destroyed by poverty a long way back. It's not because of the Trump's policy, because it started going sideways years ago, before Trump got in the power. So who is the person that is trying to destroy the life of Las Vegas? Is it the Republican? I don't know. Is it the minority people? I don't know, because it's people who choose to destroy their own place, because Vegas is the beautiful place, has been the beautiful place to be. Because I remember because I've been doing my research, and I found that Vegas has been was a desert before. Some years back was a desert, but the way it was meant for those long years, for long time, for longest ages, now it turned that it can be a very, very beautiful city, not a city but a state in America. So the place has been having a lot of people coming there to perform the music, but it's fun that there's no one to perform in the clubs anymore. And people go there as tourists, because they have been hearing about Vegas. Even in the movies you hear about Vegas. It's a beautiful place to be, because when you go there, you forget about your struggle, you forget about what you go through. This is Global Health. Subscribe, share, and leave a comment.
The MGM Grand Hotel in Las Vegas has started to do layoffs quietly. Business is slumping, likely due to the tariff and trade war. Lots of people around the world have canceled their trips to the United States, period, and also Las Vegas. Las Vegas has the number one economy here is tourism. This will greatly affect Las Vegas residents. Also not helping matters is the way that Las Vegas has been nickel and diming tourists for years. You heard me correctly. If you've come here, you understand you pay for parking, valet parking, literally nickel and diming everyone. While those prices have gone up, those were not passed on to the employees. Rather, it's to deepen the pockets with corporate greed. And there has been a shakeup at the MGM, and rightfully so. When is there too much greed? I understand that corporations need to make profits, but they have gotten very greedy. And I want to remind you, once prices go up, they hardly ever come down. Have you been nickeled and dimed in Las Vegas, and that has caused you to cancel your trips, come less? Or have you canceled your trips because of tariffs and the trade war? Drop your comment below and follow for all things personal finance.
I don't know from you who is watching me from maybe you have been in Vegas before. Vegas, you have been staying there before. Now you know more than I know, because you are there. You are the person who is there. Tell me, do I feel like also Trump has taken part in people being laid off? Because tell me, if a place is laying up to 50,000 people in a country, how will the country survive? How will everybody survive? The economy is getting worse and worse, because it will reach a time whereby it won't be able to be controlled anymore in anybody's hand. Because you don't know who is controlling what, how, who, when, because everybody is trying to fix their life. Millionaires are trying to live their best life, their dream life, while the people who are working class, they are striving to make a one-day meal. It costing them, a one-day meal can cost up to $400. A one-day meal. So America is becoming so expensive. So mass layoff in Vegas has cost many people, mostly women, who have been working in the clubs as waitresses, as people who go there and take care of the men. I don't want to talk about prostitutes, because that's not a work any lady would wish to be doing as a lady who has learned, and maybe she's unemployed, so she chooses to do a prostitute. That's not a work anybody could wish to do. So Vegas is destroyed. Vegas has been destroyed for a long time. Vegas now is it's like now homeless. People are leaving Vegas in mass numbers. People are leaving Vegas for another states in America, because life is not because people go there for one thing, for a main thing, having fun, vacation, just chilling. Tourists come there to have their vacation, chill, have some good times. But now the place is dormant. No one's performing in the clubs. There's not even fun. There's no games outside the state. So how will you live there? Because there's no one to entertain you. So they choose to leave and go to some place where there is fun. Also, people have been laid off. America has been losing job. Up to 300,000 jobs has been lost in America. Tell me, how many people have been laid off? I heard that Walmart people have been almost 11,000 people has been losing jobs. 11K people have been losing job. How is everybody having in America today? Today, in America, having a meal is a luxury. Having a house is, I don't know how paying your rent is, I don't know how to put it to understand, for you to understand. Having anything in America that is valuable, buying a house today in America is a luxury. Mind you, that was a dream of America. That was the dream of American people who were living in America. So, it's coming to my mind that when you choose to follow a wrong direction in life, everything bad happens to you.
The restaurant, it went from 24/7 to 2 shifts to 1 shift to a self-service buffet. Last November we were 24/7. February we went down to the 2 shifts, and then a couple of months later we went down to the 1 shift, and then as of today we're down to the buffet shift, self-service buffet, no more service. As of yesterday, the servers were all laid off. Because of our union contract, I do have priority hiring at my hotel. So I'm hopeful to have a job, hopefully by the end of the week, because of that.
Foolishly Went Red are entering the find out stage right now. The #1 city for tourism in this country is Las Vegas, Nevada. And maybe they should have thought their votes through a little bit more before they elected a man whose policy makes the entire world hate us and makes all travelers want to avoid us. I have seen dozens of videos posted here on TikTok of people walking the strips and through the hotels, and it looks like a ghost town there. On top of that, the MGM Grand has started layoffs. Just like all the Midwest farmers who voted for Trump and are now going bankrupt due to his terrible policies, a city and state that relies solely on tourism should not have voted for a man who said that we don't need the rest of the world and that America first. It just seems like common sense would tell you that that kind of rhetoric would not be good for foreign tourism business. The fact that all of these states that swung red for Trump are getting hit the hardest is the greatest example of karmic, poetic justice I can think of.
It's coming from that when you choose to choose yourself than somebody else, it's going to ruin. Because I can't talk about racism anymore, because if Trump is laying, or if Trump is taking you through this and you are white like him, that's not racism. That is control. Trump is controlling everything under your nose. Trump is taking control of everything, of your life, of how you breathe. You are lucky that you're very lucky that you don't buy gas, don't buy air you breathe. God gave us free air to breathe. But if at all you will be buying air to breathe, all of us will be affected so much. I don't know if this country of ours, maybe like Africa or other countries, will be able to afford that air. Because if somebody who is America, who is feeling like he's being abused in America, and when they come in Kenya or in Africa, they have money, like they can buy anything. They can buy a stereo building within a blink of an eye. And when they're in America, they can't even buy a simple house, like 2-bedroom house for themselves, for their own, because the price is so skyrocketing. Because the price is skyrocketing, nobody is able to afford housing anymore. So people who are living in Vegas are living because of one or two things: either lack of job, number 2, lack of business. You can have a job, you can be employed, but there's no one to serve in that place. So you live because there's job, but there's no one to serve. People are living in mass numbers. Because another thing is that maybe there is a small amount of money-based salary, you're being overworked. Like I was watching truck drivers. Truck drivers, they can transport something or a product for miles. They work for hours, but they're paid a little amount of money. So if you find that you are being overworked while you get small amount of money, so they choose to leave. People have been resigning. Truckers have been, so many of them resigned. Mechanics have been, there's no mechanic who are skilled in America anymore. So I don't know if this Trump's policy, Trump's economy affecting everything in America. Tell me in the comment section, is Trump's policy affecting every part of America? because it's devastating. It's just frustrating to Americans. It is destroying them. It's killing them. This is Global Health. Subscribe, share, and leave a comment in the comment section. If you are a new member, kindly subscribe and welcome to the club. And if you are a family, a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back, and I love you, and may God bless you. May God keep you here. May God locate you here. Because I want to have many fans from America, from Jamaica, from Indonesia, from UK. Anybody, any place that I have not named, name it there. In the next video, I'll name it in the next video, because I want to have fans worldwide. I want to be known. I want to give the news about the world worldwide, not basing on America only. I want to be basing all over the world. Anything happening in the world, I'll be giving it to you. So share the video to the friends. Maybe God sent you to me. Maybe God sent you here to watch my video, and now maybe God wanted to use you to share my video to somebody who is important, that can change everything of my life, my story. I love you, and may God bless you. Sharing my video to your friends, to your family member. Till next time, I'm out, and peace be with you. Meanwhile, comment below. Tell me, is Vegas dying for real and forever? Or one day, or another year, they might be able to restore it?